Hello and welcome. I'm Jo. I have a feel good flow for you today, Vinyasa flow, but I'm calling it feel good because I taught the class in person this week, and the feedback from the practitioners at the end was that the class felt really good for them. So I'm hopeful that you too at the end of the class will also feel good, feel nice and open, that you've moved some stagnant energy, released any emotions, and get off your mat feeling a little lighter. Okay, please remember there are options throughout the class. They are there for you to decide on your level of practice and on your energy today. So just because you may have gone deeper in another practice might not necessarily mean that's for you today. Listen to your body, listen to your breath. Don't be led by your ego. Just enjoy flowing and moving, making all those connections. You may want to have a yoga block close by. We are going to take a few variations of triangle pose today, so it may be beneficial to your practice. Let's get started on our backs. I'm going to simulate legs up the wall. So you take the legs up, but allowing the legs to feel heavy, and just allow the feet to feel heavy. Maybe you need a slight bend in the legs here. It could be that you want to support the hamstrings with your hands. Others of you might want to bring your arms out into cactus shape. And just closing down your eyes for a few moments to draw inward your attention and make the connection to breath as well. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose and just taking it a little longer and deeper so you feel the torso expand on your inhale and you feel it contract on your exhale. Maybe you start to circle the feet. Just already starting to take on the role of the observer. Switch the circle of the feet. Noticing how you feel today as you've come to your mat. Trusting in the journey and not overthinking the destination. You could stop circling the feet now. Recognizing that sometimes your practice may feel hard and heavy and other times maybe light and easy. Just showing up with a little mindfulness of how you feel and maybe a little more awareness. Trust your practice. Trust yourself. Trust your journey of self-awareness. Set the left foot down, but keep the right leg extended. Interlace the fingers around the hamstring, or maybe you bring your forearm around the hamstring. We're going to floss the hamstring, so flex the foot and bring the heel down. And then point the foot, inhale, send the foot back up. Exhale, flex, heel down. Inhale, point, extend the leg. We don't need to go fully straight, so moving in and out of the two now, going at your own pace, syncing the breath to movement. The only thing I ask is that you move a little mindfully and not too fast. The next time the leg is extended, hold it there. And you could choose to point or flex the foot, your choice. And then figure four, crossing your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Press the knee away. Open your arms to a T, palms up or down. Keep the shape of the leg, just drop to the left, the foot and the knee, and then up through center and drop to the right. Through center, rock left, through center, rock right. Moving at your own pace now, moving side to side, and maybe noticing that each time the knee and the foot may get a little closer to the floor or to the ground, wherever you're practicing. The next time you're through center, Hug your right thigh in towards you with both hands and then extend your left leg. Take hold of the right knee with your left hand. Open your right arm to a T. Inhale, squeeze the thigh in. Exhale, take it across to the left. Back through center on your inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, take it across. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Back through center. And then set that right foot down. Pick up the left leg. Take your hands, interlace behind the hamstring, or maybe your left forearm comes behind it, flossing the left hamstring now. Flex the foot. Bring the heel down. Inhale, point the foot, send the leg up. Exhale, heel down. Inhale, point, extend up. In and out of the two. Go at your own pace, don't rush it. The next time the leg is extended, hold it there. Point or flex the foot, your choice. Figure 4, cross the ankle, left ankle over your right thigh. Press that left knee away from you. Open your arms out to a T. And now drop that shape to the right. Through center. Take it to the left. And you know where we're going. Side to side. Don't rush it. Noticing if with each rock side you get a little closer to the floor. And then as you come through center, hug that left thigh towards your chest, extend your right leg this time. Take hold of the left knee with your right hand. Left arm opens up. Inhale, squeeze the thigh in. Exhale, take it across. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, take it across. Coming back through center, set the foot down, set your leg long. We're going to rock up and down the spine to Navasana, to boat pose. If you'd rather not rock up the spine, come up to seated and meet us in boat pose. Bringing the arms up and overhead. Inhale to lift your legs, lift the pelvis and rock up to Navasana boat pose. Rock it back, rock up, rock back, rock up and hold your boat pose this time. Either the toes down or the feet are in line with the hips. Or you extend the legs fully and keep your chest lifted. You could gaze to your toes. And then cross at your shins. Come up to seated cat and cow. Hands come onto your knees. Bend the elbows as you inhale and reach your chest forward. Lift the gaze. Exhale, press the spine back, straighten the arms. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, bend the elbows, reach your chest through. Exhale, chin to chest, spine back. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the spine up to neutral, taking a shoulder stretch and neck stretch. Bring your left forearm to your low back, or maybe bring the hand a little higher up the back. Cross your right hand over towards your left knee and now drop right ear to right shoulder. Paying attention to where you're feeling it the most. Bring the head up through center, release that left arm and take the right arm either to your low back. If you have a tighter side like I do, you could always use your other hand to bring the hand a little higher up the back. Then we're crossing the left hand over to the right knee and dropping left ear to left shoulder. bringing the head up, releasing that arm, and meet me in tabletop position. Preparing the wrists, spreading your fingers, setting your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Let's draw 3 circles one way, shoulders moving over the wrists, and then 3 the other way. And then turning your fingers out, you either rock to side, or turn the fingers back towards the knees and rock backwards and forwards. And turning the fingers forward again. From our tabletop position, walk your hands forward, way in front of your shoulders, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back for our first downward facing. Any movements you need here. Pressing into your finger pads, letting the head be heavy, reaching your chest towards your thighs. Steady, calm breath. And then lift high onto the toes. The shoulders may move forward. Exhale, push the heels back. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, push back. One more inhale, lift up high. Exhale, push back. Bend the knees, look forward, and step the feet to the hands. Forward fold, hip width distance. Inhale, lift the spine halfway. Exhale to refold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti, steady, equal balance. Couple of rounds of Sun Salutation A to warm up the body, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Keep this length as you exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, the spine lifts halfway. Exhale, stepping back to plank. You decide if you want the knees down or up. Either way, spread your shoulder blades apart and gaze forward, hugging the ribs and core in. If the knees are lifted, set them down together. Lower the chest and the chin, 8-limb pose. Sweep the chest up and through, squeezing your glutes, bring the shoulder blades together, lift your spine, cobra pose. Exhale takes the hips back and up, downward facing. Inhale to the soft belly. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, feet to hands. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, head to legs. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, your hands to your side, Tadasana. Again, inhale, reaching up, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, fold it, Uttanasana, head to legs. Inhale, halfway lift, neck is long. Exhale, step back to plank, knees up or down. And then together, knees lower if they weren't already, chest and chin. Sweep the chest through and up. Find your cobra. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing. Inhale, soft belly. Exhale, engage the core, tighten in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk, step, feet to hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rising, circle arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, hands to your side, Samasthiti. Stepping to wide-legged, step your left leg back and then turn all 10 toes to the long left edge of your mat. Take the heels out and the toes in. Inhale, lift the chest up tall, exhale, fold, place the hands onto your mat. Stay here, or maybe you bend the legs and then fold it down if that's available to you. Releasing the head. Bending the legs again if you need to. Maybe bringing more weight into the front of your feet if your legs are straight. releasing your head. Visualize the breath moving through the body. Ground into your feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands to your waist. Exhale, lift up all the way. So reverse Trikonasana. Turn your front toes to face the front of the mat. Your torso still facing the left long edge. Left hand down your left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. You could gaze at the fingers if that's comfortable for your neck. Breathing. And then takes you back up. Open the arms. Turn your front toes to the left long edge. Turn your back toes to the short edge. Reversing it on the left side. So right hand down your right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. And coming back, opening the arms to T. Turn your back toes to the long edge. And turn all 10 toes to face the front. Set the back shin down. Frame your front foot. Open twist, option 1, or closed twist, option 2. Option 1, left hand down, twist and reach the right arm up. Option 2, right hand to your thigh, left arm up, reach forward and then swing the arm around, hook the arm outside the thigh, press your palms together, twisting from above the waist, rotating the shoulders, right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Unwind the head, unwind the torso, pick up the back knee, walk the hands to the long edge, turn to the back of your mat now and take that twist all on the other side. So lowering your right shin, open twist, the right hand is down, the left arm up, or closed twist, left hand to left thigh, right arm up, reach forward, bring the arm around outside the thigh, palms meet, twisting. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Breathing in. Unwind the head, unwind the torso. Pick up the back knee, turn your feet to the long edge and then step right back up to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale, folds you back down again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, the right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Point or flex the foot, stay for the exhale. Inhale, see if you can lift the leg a little higher. Nice active leg and glute. Exhale, bend the leg and then set that right shin down to the mat. Keep the left leg extended. Just pick it up in line with the hip for bird dog. So option 1, you stay with the leg lifted. Option 2, pick up the right hand and extend it forward in line with your shoulder. We're actively reaching with the fingers, actively pressing the foot back, hugging the core up. Gaze down and forward. Steady, calm breath. Breath in. Breath out, the right hand lands. You bend your left leg, squeeze in, pick up your left hand, step the left foot there. Pick up your right hand, step your right foot there. Forward fold with your fingers interlocked. Head down, knuckles up. Engaging the core, bringing it in and up so you make more space for your fold. And then start reaching the fingers back, bringing the spine up, inhaling. Bring the arms up alongside your ears. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sitting your weight into your heels, sitting back nice and low. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, weight into your right foot, pick up the left foot, step it back. Then drop it in and down. Side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. So bringing your right forearm to your thigh, option 1, the left arm reaches up and over the ear. We're going to stay with option 1 to begin with. We're moving in and out of side angle to Trikonasana. Breathing in, breathing out, circle the left arm down and back, and then all the way up as you straighten into your front leg, opening up the arms. Maybe here might be a good time to use your block, setting the bottom hand on the block so that your rib cage can still face up. You can lean the chest and shoulders back. Breath in here. Breath out, circle the left arm down and all the way back alongside your ear. So you have the option to keep the forearm to the thigh, or this time you bring it to the block, or you bring it down to the mat. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, sweep the arm down, back and up. Find your triangle pose with or without the block. Stay for the exhale, ground into your feet. You're straight into the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arm down and up alongside your ear again. Find your side angle. This time, let's take a half bind. Bring the left forearm to your low back or all the way to your hip crease. Maybe your bottom hand needs to come to the block again here. Option to stay in the half bind, or option to bring the shoulders right down inside that front thigh and turn the arm under and find your bind. We're binding around the thigh, not the glute. Maybe your left shoulder dipped down, you then turn it back up again. Breathing in, breathing out. You could keep your bind or release it and take it to Trikonasana. Option 1 or 2, which we did the first 2 rounds. Rebend into your leg. Set your hands in front, the front foot, alongside the front foot, lower the back shin, lizard pose. So heel toe your right foot to the long edge. Fingertips can stay under the shoulder, chest is lifted, or you walk the hands away from you, maybe bringing the head a little closer to the mat. Walking the hands back in and under your shoulders. Keep the shape of the legs. Just bring the spine up. Interlocking the thumbs, reach the arms up. If you can't lock the thumbs, just keep the arms separate. Reaching the hips forward and down. Breath in, breath out, circle the arms back. Reach the fingers back. Lift your chest, hips forward and down. Breath in, breath out, square off the hips, find 90-90 lunge. So maybe you step that front foot a little closer back. And then option 1, right hand comes down to the mat inside the foot. You pick up your left foot, take hold of it with your hand and squeeze the heel closer to the outside of that hip. Stay with the hand down or pick it up and rest your forearm to your thigh, gazing down to your mat for balance. Maybe you find a little chin mudra, index finger and thumb are connected. If you wanted to, the whole of your hand can come to the top of the foot, squeezing the heel a little closer, reaching the elbow back. And then release the foot. Hands inside the front foot. Just heel toe that front foot a little further forward again so the hips can move forward into a lunge position. And then off center half splits. Take the hips back, pick up the front toes, fold inside the leg. Option to keep the toes lifted or option to point them down. Maybe you could lower a little closer to the forearms. You could move in and out of the two and notice how the stretch changes. Toes up, toes down. Engaging that leg and pulling the femur back, your thigh bone back into the socket. And then rebending into that front leg, supported Vashisthasana, side plank. Set your left hand directly under your shoulder and then swing your left foot off the left side of the mat. Turning your torso to the right side and extending the right arm up and over your ear. Pressing your right rib cage up. Option 1, energy levels. This is where you're going to decide. The back leg stays down. Option 2, pick it up. Option 3, set that foot down, Pick up your left knee, send it over to the right, extend your legs, set the foot down, sweep your hips up like you're trying to make a rainbow shaped fallen triangle. So let's say you're still in your side plank with the knee down. All good. Together, we're going to sit the hips and glutes down to wide-legged, facing now somewhat to your back right corner of your mat. Hands can come behind you or in front. Inhale, lift the spine tall. Exhale to fold right down the middle. Notice how you feel in the body, where you're feeling the pose the most. It might be a few areas, not just one. And then lifting the spine up. Keep your left leg extended. Pick up the right leg, swing it over so that you cross your right knee on top of the left knee or thereabouts. So for half cow face, if this right knee is a little further out, more like a figure four shape, it's still good. You're still getting the stretch. So knee on top of knee, getting close to it. Stay upright, option one. Option two, fold towards the toes. Notice how it feels in your left leg if you stretch towards the toes. Do you feel it more in the hamstring or in the calf or in both? And then bringing the spine up, bend that left leg, turn to face the top of your mat, place your hands down inside your right foot, pick up your hips, step the feet as wide as your mat, active squat, reaching the hands forward, sitting the hips back halfway, breathing in, breathing out, breath in, exhale to fold you, head down, hips up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, heels in and to active squat, or maybe you go all the way down to malasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath in, breath out to fold you again, parallel the heels to the toes. And then inhale, bring the spine up nice and slow. Circle the arms out and up. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Keep that left palm open. And then bend both legs. Step the left leg behind the right and reach your left palm to the right side. Crescent moon variation, side body stretch. Bring it back through center. Step your left foot to the left side. Right hand takes hold of your left hand, takes hold of your right wrist. Bone both legs. Step the right leg behind the left. And then reach to the left side. Back through center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step the feet together. Inhale, Urdhva, circle out and up, gaze up. Exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. If you wanted to, you could take cat and cow, or you could lower knees, chest and chin. Others of you might want to lower chaturanga halfway. Slide onto the tops of the feet, lifting up to cobra or upward facing. And then hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward to plank. Lower the knees, or don't lower the knees and lower all the way to your belly. Okay, coming onto your forearms. Take that left leg out to the side to 90 degrees. And then extending your right arm, resting your ear right there on the bicep. Picking up the back foot. Option one, stay here. Press the thigh into the mat. Option two, find the top of the foot with your left hand and squeeze the heel to your glute. Re-extending that right leg, coming back onto your forearms, and now extend the left leg. Take the right leg out to the side, 90 degrees. Extend your left arm and rest your left ear on your bicep. Picking up your left foot, stay here, pressing the thigh down, or reach back, take hold at the top of the foot with your right hand, squeeze the heel to your glute. Release the foot, set it back, come back up onto your forearms, and take the right leg back to meet the left. Slide the hands alongside you, push back up, find downward facing, moving on to the left side. If you need a little break or a sip of water, hit pause. Acknowledge how you feel, and take a little rest if you need it, and then press play again when you're ready. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, the left leg lifts straight and strong, three-legged dog. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, see if you can lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, bend the leg, set that shin down to your mat. Keep the right leg extended, pick it up in line with your hip. So left shin is down, right leg is lifted. Stay or extend your left arm. Hug the core and ribs up, engage. Actively reaching with the left fingers, actively pressing right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, bend the right knee, squeeze it in. Pick up your right hand, step your right foot there. Pick up the left hand, step your left foot. Forward fold with interlocked fingers, reaching the knuckles up and head down. Inhale, start reaching the knuckles back to bring your spine up. Reach the arms up alongside your ears. And then exhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, weight into your left foot, step the right foot back. Drop the heel in and down, turn to the long right edge. Left forearm comes to your thigh. Bend deep into that left leg. Right arm up and over the ear. Rib cage turning up. Ground into your feet, breathing in. We're going to move in and out of those two poses. Side angle here to Trikonasana. Breathing out, circle the arm down, back and up. Open your arms to a T. Do you need your block here so that the chest can reach up, facing the right side of your room now, or your space? Breath in, breath out, top arm, circle it back, down, bring it alongside your ear again. Maybe this time you keep your left forearm to the thigh, or you choose to bring it to your block, or you bring it all the way down to the mat. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, Trikonasana, circle the arm back and up. Open your arms to a T. Keep the breath fluid. And back to your side angle. Take that back arm all the way up and over the ear again. So maybe you're going to stay with the option one of the forearm to the thigh, but let's take the top arm to a half bind. And either it comes to your low back or you wrap it all the way around. So maybe you stay with the half bind the whole time. You might have your bottom hand to a block, or you could bring it to a full bind, really snuggling that left shoulder down inside the left leg. Turn the arm in and under. Find your other hand. Remember, you're binding around the leg, not the glute. Okay? And then rotate the shoulder up again. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the bind or the half bind. Send it to Trikonasana, straighten into the front leg. Breath in, breath out, rebend, unbind, Set the back shin down. Heel toe your left foot to the long edge of your mat. Hands under your shoulders. For lizard, chest is reaching forward, or reach your fingertips away, bringing the head down. Walk the hands in, bring the spine up, keep the shape of the legs, hook the thumbs or don't hook, reach them up. Reach back, spread the fingers. Breath in, breath out, circle the arms back and then keep them reaching back so your chest is lifted, your shoulder blades are together, hips are forward and down. Full breath in. Full breath out, move the hips back. Slide that front foot closer to make a 90 shape. Left hand inside the left foot. Pick up the back foot. Take hold of the top and squeeze the heel outside the thigh. That's your option 1. Option 2, place your left forearm to your thigh. Index finger and thumb are connected. Gaze down and forward for your balance. Then release the foot. Hands come inside the left. Shuffle the left foot forward again. Move the hips forward. Breath in here. Breath out to half splits. Pick up the toes is your option 1. You're folding inside the leg. Or option 2, press the toes down. Or you move in and out of both. Maybe you have space to bring the forearms down. Hold the pose, not the breath. And then rebend into that leg. Supported side plank, Vashisthasana on the right. Right hand underneath your shoulder. Swing the right foot off the mat. Open your body to the left. Extend the left leg. Right, left arm up and over the ear. So left foot stays down. Option 1. Option 2, pick it up. Option 3, a little stronger, set that left foot down so you can pick up the right knee and then extend the leg, set the foot down, sweep the hips up, fallen triangle. And then together, whichever version you have, set the hips down to wide-legged to face the back left corner of your mat. Inhale, lift the spine up tall, hands can be behind you or in front. Exhale, fold down the middle. Keep the legs nice and active. Press into the heels. Lift the kneecaps up to the quads. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, you lift your spine up, walk the hands in. Exhale, keep the right leg extended. Pick up the left, sweep it over. Cross the knee on top of knee, or it's more figure 4. Half Gomukhasana, cow face legs. Lift the spine up tall, option 1, this may be you enough. Or option 2, fold towards the toes. Bringing the spine up, swinging that right heel in, bending the leg. Turn to face the top of your mat, step your left foot down. Hands come inside it, pick up the hips, step each foot to the edge of your mat for active squat. Sit the hips low, reach the hands forward. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, folds you, hands down, hips up. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, take the heels in, back to active squat. Or take it all the way to Malasana Yogi Squat. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, the hips lift, parallel the heels to the toes. Exhale, fold. Rounding up the spine, inhale, bring yourself up. Circle the arms out and up. Crescent moon variation, take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Bend both legs as you step your left leg behind the right and reach to the right. Take it back through center, step the left foot to the left, Left hand takes hold of the right wrist, bend both legs, step the right leg behind and side, body stretch to the left this time. Taking it back through center. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, your hands to heart. Step the feet to hip width distance. So we've done reverse trikonasana, normal trikonasana, fallen triangle, and one more version, revolved. So step your left foot back. It doesn't go back too far. The heel is in, touching down, and the toes out. Make sure your hips can face forward, that you're not rolling the hips out to the long edge. If you notice that happen, just heel toe your front foot a little more to the right. So option one with your block. Set it high, low, or medium. You decide, to the left side of your mat. Folding halfway, set your hand down. And then keeping your front leg straight, pulling that thigh bone back, twist and reach your right arm up. Now let's say you don't want the block. You could bring your hand down to the mat. Option two, you could move your block or your hand to the outside edge of your right foot. Pressing the fingertips down and to the back of the mat so the chest twists forward and to the right. Unwind. Take your block with you maybe as you bring the spine up. Turn your front toes to the long edge, your back toes to the back. Again, you may need to adjust to make sure your hips can face now, facing the back of your mat. So maybe you just step the back foot out a little more to the side, or you shift the front foot. Square off your hips to face the back of your mat, fold halfway. Right hand comes to your block, high, medium, or low. Option one, as you twist and reach your left arm up. If you don't need the block, set the hand down to the mat. Option two, take the block or the hand across to the outside edge of your foot. Revolve trikonasana. And then unwind. Set your block off, bring your spine up, step wide, open the arms, turn to face the top of your mat, set your back shin down. So again, heel toe that front foot out to the long edge. Half splits off center, or maybe working towards a long lunge or full splits. So half splits off center, just like we did earlier, send the hips back, pick up the toes, fold down the middle. Or maybe you heel toe that front foot towards the right corner of your mat, but keep the big toe pressing down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Maybe you could even pick up the back knee. This way you're getting a stretch into your front hamstring and your back quad. Or you're in half splits and you're just focusing on your front hamstring. If you wanted to go deeper, you keep picking up the back knee and sending it back till eventually the front toes naturally want to lift up. And then the hips facing, squaring off forward, back thighs facing down. Maybe you can untuck the back toes. You could stay upright, or you could fold down inside your right leg. Hanumanasana. Steady, calm breathing. If you're down, come up and just bring it back nice and slow, heel toeing bit by bit. Doesn't need to look graceful, okay? And then you can switch sides, bring that right shin back and step the left foot forward, but towards the outside edge of your mat. So off center half splits. Set it up, take the hips back, pick up the toes, fold inside. That's your option one. You want to hang out here, stretching the hamstrings, stay there. If you want a little bit of both, heel toe that left foot towards the top left corner, but keep the big toe man pressing down. Keep the back thigh facing down. Maybe you can pick up the back knee and send it back a few notches. Bringing the hands underneath your shoulders here, keeping the chest lifted. If this is good for you, stay. If you want a little more, keep picking up the back knee, driving it back. My block is in the way till eventually You have to pick up the front toes, maybe then untuck the back foot. You could stay upright or you could fold inside that front leg. If you're down, walk it up. Slowly shuffle everything back in, one leg at a time. And then just step up to the top of your mat with your back leg so you can squat and come to a seat. Using your core to come onto your back, reach the arms forward, round the spine, lower onto your back. Starting the class, we started with a figure four. We're going to close with that as well. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And then open your right arm out, but drop the shape of the legs to the left. And then your left hand is going to support your right leg. If your foot doesn't quite come down, you could use your block. Grab my block here and just set it underneath your foot. You could close down the eyes for these final poses. Bring the knees back up. Take hold of your block, move it to the other side in case you need it, and then switch sides. Left ankle crosses on top of your right thigh. Keep the shape. Drop it over to the other side. Place the foot on the block if you need it. Left arm out to the side. Right hand is going to come inside your right thigh to stop that knee from falling down. So we can feel the stretch all into the outside hip. Bringing it back up through center and then hug your thighs in towards your chest. Hug around the shins. Move a little on the spine if that feels good for you. Option to end as we started to extend the legs up for legs up the wall. Or if you wanted something a little more, bring the backs of your hands, take hold of them to your calves, and then use that to bring the legs closer towards you into a reclined forward fold. The glutes are probably now lifted, feet are overhead, elbows are bent as you use a little bit arm strength to hold you here. Slowly unfurling, even if your legs are up in legs up the wall, take them down or go and find a wall and stay with legs up the wall for your final pose of rest, your shavasana. So find yourself into a comfortable pose. Maybe you want to bring blankets to cover yourself up if you need it, if it's a little chilly where you are today. Just allow yourself to now fully come to your pose of rest, shavasana. Relaxing through muscle, skin, bone and joint. Breathe in through the nose with me, nice and long and deep, so the belly and chest and rib cage expand. Exhale out through the mouth, let it go with some sound. Inhale through the nose, long and deep. Exhale, let it go with sound through the mouth. 2 more breaths like this on your own. And eventually you allow your natural breath to take place. Whilst you find rest now in your shavasana, letting go, letting your body feel anchored to your mat, finding a little surrender, feeling the breath and observing the sounds. Yoga is like music. The rhythm of the body, the melody of the mind, the harmony of the soul create the symphony of life. A quote from BKS Iyengar. Observe in these moments how you feel. Keeping the eyes closed, take any movement you need to slowly reawaken from your pose of rest. And then coming onto your side body and pausing a moment there. Use your hands to push yourself up into a seat of your choice, meeting with hands together in Anjali Mudra. Tipping the chin. Gratitude for our mind, body, breath connection, sending love and light to everyone. Om Shanti Shanti, Shantihi. Thumbs to third eye. Namaste. Thank you for your time and your energy for practicing with me today. I hope this class has left you feeling a little lighter, a shift of energy, and hopefully feeling good. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.